So I'm thinking about introducing a theme song because all it is just video starts, it's me going, "Hey everyone." But I don't know, some videos that I watch of people talking have little themes and stuff, so I don't know, I came up with something. So here we go. Here's a test for what could be finding Sudha's theme song. That's it. Hey everyone, I'm Bradford Goodrich, and for June 21, not the longest day of the year, it's actually the day with the most sun. And if you listen closely, you can hear little Jewish children and Adventist children crying. It's poor souls. Anyway, for this day, this summer solstice day, I'm asking the question, what is it about this Jesus? So we said on Wednesday that God's making his first command in Genesis 2:16 and 17. But we have only covered 16 up until now. And God has been saying that Adam and Eve could eat from any tree in the garden. But now we see in verse 17 that there's just one tree that they can't eat from, and that's the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And he says if they eat of that tree, they will die. Yep, listen. Why do you put something bad in a place that is good? I said on Wednesday that I'm part of this series thing going on in my home church called Restart. And basically it's just where people come and we just kind of have like an open talk circle about some topic going on in today's world. We talked about goals in life, dreams, things we want to do, and yesterday we were talking about why bad things happen in the world. And in our small groups, the ages just tend to range. The series is mostly meant for like high school and college students, but lots of different people show up, and so we have even younger kids. And so there's a group of us older kids who have been part of the series for years, and we're just with the younger guys, and it was this all guys group. And I was one of the few guys leading out, and I asked the question, based on this outline we have, do you think God would have put that tree in the garden if Satan didn't exist? And one kid, really young boy, said he thinks God would have put it still in the garden because Adam and Eve would have needed some sort of test. But he actually used the word, I believe, temptation, that they needed a temptation. We haven't gotten to the story, which I'm sure you all know, about Adam and Eve eating the fruit of this tree. So here right now we're just seeing the time when God tells them not to eat from it. We have to understand that what God is doing is not temptation. If God was tempting someone, it would go against his character. What God is doing right here is testing them. Why? Well, even though we haven't talked about Satan, we haven't covered, Eve eating from the tree and what happened there, you have to admit right now that the devil is real and that he exists, and we're getting hints at something that has taken place before the creation of the earth. That there's already an enemy. That not everything is perfect. That God creates, yes, a perfect world, but that evil already exists out there. And what we're seeing in this command from God is that he's not going to keep it from them, in the sense that he's going to let them choose, what they want to do with their life. They have free will. He's not going to control them. But he doesn't want them to know about evil. Now, he's not going to keep them from finding out. We could maybe even speculate that he told them more, maybe even about Satan. But right now, they have that chance to know what it means, to be a part of evil, what the real difference is between good and evil, to experience it, besides just knowing about it, really having no clue or real understanding. We have to see this as a test. Because if we see it as temptation, then that destroys the image we're supposed to know of God. And God wouldn't tempt someone, because to tempt someone would go against what he says. So God would be causing someone to break his rule, and it would lead to death. And God's about life. God is giving Adam and Eve this warning so that they can avoid it. Maybe someone will say that he's trying to cause them to slip up. Well, that's temptation. That's not what he's doing. Or that it isn't fair because he puts this tree in the garden. Well, if evil already exists, God just can't ignore it. Okay, so that's going to do it for the not so long day of the year. And thanks for watching. Subscribe. Check out the blog at findingsuda.tumblr.com. And I will see you on Monday. And I will see you on Monday. And have a good weekend, everybody.